£57.5 million move from Crystal Palace. Our man, Gary Cottrell, asked Mikel Arteta about Eze today as well.
Can I, live at the news conference, mention a three-letter word? Eze?
Oh, you're going to say mom.
Eze?
Yeah? Nothing to comment, you know, and I can never talk about any player that is not part of our group, our club yet.
Just generally speaking, when you are looking to recruit a player, as well as their qualities on the pitch, how important is it that you get the sense that they want to be at Arsenal? Just generally speaking.
But that's the number one, that they want to be with us, that they feel something special to come to us, then the person, and that what personality we're going to bring, and then the rest comes. And I think we've done that very, very well in the last few years to create the group of players and the spirit in the team.
And if that unnamed player grew up supporting Arsenal, so much the better.
The better the feeling, the stronger the feeling, I think the better always, because it brings a different edge, a different will and emotion to what you do, and I think that always brings something extra. I think we are showing the ambition that we want to do, that we are here to win major trophies, to keep evolving and improving every single year, and that's going to come with demands, and those demands are clear. It's our competitors, what we're doing, where the league is going, and we're going to be in front, not just chasing or acting or behind. We just want to be in front of it, and every decision that we make in every area of the club is to try to achieve that.
All right, so Arteta pretty tight-lipped, but what is the latest, Carvey?
He's going to become an Arsenal player. It's all agreed, club to club, between Palace and Arsenal, also between the player and Arsenal. He's just having his medical. And you would think, I'm not a doctor, but you'd think that would be a formality because he's match fit, he's been playing regularly for Crystal Palace very recently. Once the medical's out of the way, I assume he'll be doing some club media because Arsenal will want to make a sort of big song and dance, why wouldn't you, about his signing. So perhaps they're filming that, the club channels are filming interviews with him, and then he will be unveiled as a Arsenal player. The only thing that's surprising to me is that Gary Cottrell isn't in the room where Eze having his medical, because for the past few days, Eberechi Eze must be sick of the sight of Gary Cottrell, because he's been doing a fantastic man-marking job on him. And I suppose once he signs for Arsenal, he'll probably breathe a huge sigh of relief, because not only will he be an Arsenal player, but probably he can get a bit of a rest from Gary for a few days.
Yeah, you'd think he'd be happy about that. Michael, what's Crystal Palace's side of this? Oliver Glasner was pretty downbeat about it, wasn't he, really?
Oh, do you know what? Crystal Palace, they won the FA Cup a few months ago, one of the greatest days of all their supporters' lives. Community Shield in the bag. They should all be so happy right now. But they're not, because Oliver Glasner has been so open. I was reading the quotes last night. Wow, I couldn't believe how downbeat he was on the situation. He knew that they would be losing a couple of big names this summer, but he wants big names in now. They know they're in the UEFA Conference League now. They could actually go and win that competition if they bring players in. They need to bring players in. They don't have Dougie Freeman anymore. They've recruited ever so well in the past. They got Eze from the EFL. They got Michael Olise from the EFL. But Glasner wants players in, and this is what he said to us a little earlier.
As long as I'm here, as a manager, I don't accept having a bad mood when we have such a maybe the best period in Crystal Palace history. So it's not acceptable to mourn about it, and that's why I always start with myself. That's why I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. You know, everything is clear, everything is communicated, and that's it. So I won't talk about any transfers until the window closes, or we confirm somebody leaving or somebody arriving, because I don't want to have this mood. Yeah, and of course, yeah, it affects you. But I don't accept this for myself, because this is a time to enjoy. This is a time players are doing so well. Players are really so committed to the way we are playing, to this group, and this is time to enjoy. my responsibility is to take care of Crystal Palace. I'm employee of Crystal Palace. I'm responsible for the team, for the football performance, and for this. Of course, I'm worried about Crystal Palace if we are losing players and don't get the right ones in. And it's nothing to do with Oliver Glasner. It's just, I think this is my duty as manager, to tell the owners what we have to do.
It's me, nothing to do with Oliver Glasner. He's quite frank, isn't he? What do you make of those comments?
Look, Oliver Glasner is a fantastic manager. He's a fantastic communicator. I sense that he's getting a little bit frustrated with what is happening at Crystal Palace. And I think their summer has been ruined by UEFA. UEFA's decision.
That right. The talented attacking midfielder is now an Arsenal player. Confirmed by none other than the legendary transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Eberechi Eze, 25, has been one of the standout stars in English football over the last few seasons. Known for his dazzling dribbling, vision, and creativity, Eze developed into a Premier League sensation with Crystal Palace, making him one of the hottest midfielders available. Arsenal have clearly decided to invest major funds to add this dynamic talent to Mikel Arteta's squad. The transfer fee is reported to be £75 million, making Eze one of the most expensive British players ever and a massive statement signing for Arsenal, who are looking to reclaim their place among England's elite alongside the likes of Manchester City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that the deal is now finalised and Eze will undergo his medical and officially be announced in the coming days. So what does Eze bring to Arsenal? His ability to unlock defences with clever passes and his flair on the ball will provide Arsenal's frontline with new creativity and unpredictability. Arteta's tactical setup is expected to revolve around his technical skill, and fans are excited about the prospect of Eze adding pace and precision to Arsenal's attack.